Can you hear me? Oh, there we go. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. This is fantastic. So, as you know, I'm the maid of honor, also Bonnie's older sister, best friend, and now I'm your brother. Very exciting. So, Bonnie is 2 years younger than me, but she's actually been taking care of me my whole life. So, no, I'm not kidding. So, I mean, whether she was scratching my back because we were falling asleep or helping me clean out my closet, you name it, she's really been actually taking care of me her whole life. She's a true nurturer and peacekeeper. I think everybody that knows Bonnie knows that about her. So, she's pretty much perfect. So I thought, I've got to talk about a rebellious stage. Yeah, so it happens that we were roommates in college, but I obviously have nothing to do with that. So she had this thing where she would take my dad's credit card, and he didn't know about it. But she would go to H-E-B and buy a bunch of groceries so she can cook a gourmet meal for all our friends and all of us. There's lots of us that have enjoyed those meals, so we all owe Dad an extra thank you on top of tonight, because I loved those salmon dinners, and I didn't have to eat ramen thanks to Bonnie. Like I said, a true peacekeeper, nurturer, and lover, and happy when everyone else is happy. So that was her rebellious stage. No, she wasn't using it for cute new clothes like I would have done. So then about a year and a half later, we're no longer roommates. I'm in New York. I get a phone call from Bonnie, and it goes a little something like this. She's like, so there's this guy, and I really like him, and he's a KA, and not surprised, and he's really great. He's really fun. He's a business major. He's from Dallas. I hear all about him. And then I'm like, yeah, tell me more. And she's like, and he's a freshman. And I'm like, oh, keep in mind, Bonnie's a junior, and she's obviously always been more mature for her age than everybody. So I'm like, a freshman, Bonnie? Are you kidding me? You can't be dating a freshman. You should be dating someone 5 years older than you. And her response is, well, Dad's younger than Mom. And I'm like, oh, so we're talking about marriage? I'm like, you just told me about this guy. I was like, wait a minute, what? And it's no surprise. I mean, seriously, the minute she was with Alex 6 years ago, they've really been inseparable since. And I think that's what's fun about tonight is I've met a bunch of you guys. I've met a lot of Alex's family. You guys have been literally next to each other for 6 years. And they define partnership, and they know what it's like to really do everything together, and I love that. Alex, you've been through everything with my family, and I appreciate that so much, the highs and lows. You keep Bonnie smiling through it all, and it's one of the most admirable things about you. I just adore that. I also love that you know what Bonnie needs at all times, and you make sure she gets that. You compliment her until she makes you stop. No, I'm serious. And one of the greatest things, too, is how Alex is also the life of the party. So if you ever want to have a fun party, invite Alex. I can assure you we'll have a good dance floor. And then also, freight. So Alex can talk about freight, and if you guys haven't heard, he will talk to you about it. So maybe just set aside 15 minutes, and you'll do the listening, he'll do the talking. And there's no surprise that he got the name Freight Jesus for no reason. No, but really, Alex, what I love about this is that you took your job so seriously, and it's all about really, in the end, you wanted to care for you and your family, and you jumped into this career full force just so you could really take care of the two of you guys, and it was just a great reflection of you, and I love the man that you've become. The 2 years younger didn't make any difference. Anyway, I'd love to make a cheers to my favorite couple, to unlimited cheese shows, climbing, man buns, Bonnie's gluten-free food, you name it. Cheers, guys. Woo-woo!